Well, Mario Sanchez, man, I appreciate you coming in and sharing your story. And congratulations for, turning a new leaf with your life because, at some point, and I've seen a lot of these documentaries and done a lot of interviews, it's sort of like you hear these guys say, they get into the 30s and 40s and they're like, yo, we're acting like children
Yeah.
in these jail yards, kicking and punching each other like we were kids. We're not acting like adults. And at the end of the day, like we have families, we have kids, we want to get out and start our life anew, but you're stuck in the system where you're constantly being sent out on missions and you're being told to go stab or punch this guy. And you're one of the guys that was doing it,
Right.
telling your 40 or 50 people to go out and potentially increase their jail time.
Right.
To do things because you feel that it was necessary to do when ultimately, at this point, none of it was necessary.
Right.
I mean, do you think at some point you will see more of a general truce, or do you think that as long as you have these people in cages and people that historically have not got along with each other, there's always going to be some level of violence and friction and so forth?
I mean, I think the system in itself is just screwed up. I mean, even when I was doing time years ago, I always thought like, well, if they really want to rehabilitate people and change them and then have them come back to society and be good people, they should probably segregate everybody. And if you segregate all the different factions and races, then, you would just have all the whites over here doing their time. There's probably going to be a lot less violence. If you want to put all the Southerners over here, there's probably going to be a lot less violence. And same for each other faction, right? That's just my opinion versus putting everybody together, letting everybody fight. You continue this cycle of people just doing bad stuff. And then when they get out, they're not really a credit to society. They're still like in a violent mindset, an angry mindset. And for the correctional system, for the CDC, it's just basically job security. You keep these people always coming back. And until people understand that, people really got to do better.
Do you believe in the death penalty?
I do, for sex offenders.
For sex offenders?
Yeah.
What about for mass murderers?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I agree.
Timothy McVeigh, I don't really want him on this planet anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
the World Trade bombers, like.
I do believe in the death penalty, like these really serious, heinous crimes, these people that go into schools and shoot up kids.
Dylan Roof, who shot up the black church
in
the South. Like, I don't want this guy around anymore. Like, I believe in the death penalty.
I do.
Now, there is an argument, though, and that is, well, every so often they get it wrong. And an innocent person ends up being put to death. But, and that's the argument for not having it. Let's just jail the person forever. That's, put them on death row, put them on whatever, 23-hour lockdown and so forth. But, sometimes it's a hard argument sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I do believe in it for like the really heinous crimes or sex crimes or these people that go in and shoot kids. Yeah, I mean, they're no asset to society. I don't think they should be around.
Did you ever deal with like death row inmates when you were locked up?
No.
Or was that always separate?
Well, one thing that we didn't talk about when I was at Mule Creek, there was a guy there by the name of Tex Watson, who was one of Manson's dudes. And I mean, he already had been in like 30 to 40 years. He's an old man now, and supposedly he was a Christian now. And, you see people like that, you've been in prison 30, 40 years. If he ever does get out, what is he going to do?
Yeah, no, I feel you. But most times it seems like the people that do long stretches, they get out and they're okay. They don't really go back because at that point, all their friends are dead. They're not getting back into the same system, the same routines they were in before. They're just trying to live out the rest of their lives. I mean, I know people I've interviewed like Chi Ali, who went to jail for murder. He got out and he's been good ever since.
I think a lot of people, like even for myself, you mature.
Yeah. You
grow, you evolve. You want to change. You want more for yourself. You want better for yourself. And hopefully more people can do that. But it's not easy.
Well, Mario, man, I appreciate you coming in and congratulations on your business. It seems like you've had a lot of success in business, which is not easy to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. And one more thing, like the whole relentless mindset thing.
Which I'm wearing as well.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the shirt as well.
My book. So I wrote a book and it's going to be coming out in a couple of months. It's basically the story of, growing up, getting into what I got into, going to prison, and then basically being in corporate America for the last 25 years. And I've kept my prison life completely private from that world all these years. And now I'm finally talking about it. And I think a lot of people that I work with over the last 25 years are going to flip out. They're going to flip out when they find out about me, because I've kept this on the down low, right?
Yeah.
But it's about me just saying people can change, people can grow, people can become successful. And so that's what my book's about. And it's about just really changing your mindset.
That's what it is, man. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Till next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.